Jesus had told them another story about a man who had two sons. The younger son had essentially said to his father, "I've had enough. Give me my share of the inheritance." Then he took all he had, left his family behind, and went off to make a name for himself and spend all his wealth on the deceptive pleasures of this world. Everything was going great for a while. He had fame, friends, freedom, everything money could buy. He was living the high life. Until one day, the world was pulled out from under him, and he lost everything. He was reduced to the vilest of animals, feeding on the scraps of the world like a pig. His kingdom himself had collapsed upon the shifting sands with a mighty crash. I feast among the sow and dung on scraps of desperation, abandoned father's house of love to be my own sensation. I took for granted all he gave, enslaved to worldly cravings, then wasted everything I owned, a failure not worth saving. Within humiliation's fall, dark clarity has shown me a foolish man who ate with death, a table for the lonely. I leave this loveless place to face a family I'd turned from, with nothing left but humble tears, my father's there to welcome. Humbled and feeling completely unworthy to even be called his father's son, he had come home to a celebration thrown by his father. In fact, Jesus points out in this story that while his son was still on his way, his father, filled with compassion for him, ran out to meet him, throwing his arms around him and kissing him with joy. Now the older son, who had been obedient and faithful, heard about the party being thrown for the return of his disgraceful younger brother, and in anger he refused to come. In response to this, his father said to him, "You've always been with me, and all I have is yours. But we celebrate your brother because he was dead and is alive again. He was lost, but now he is found."